Look,
the data says your situation has not improved.
Yeah.
So whether via whatever, whether it's GDP or per capita income, whatever it is, or your purchasing power parity, whatever you call it, exchange rate, whatever it is. So, but he says that, well, this is a work in progress. So if I put it that way as a business journalist or as an academic journalist, do I have the right to be kicked back and say, look, Bosin, it looks like you're siding the government because you're telling us that this is work in progress?
No. I think you haven't done your analysis and you said, this is where we're going. There's going to be light at the end of the tunnel. Why not? I mean, it doesn't mean you are just supporting government blindly. No, based on what you know, based on your own analysis, you are reporting authoritatively now.
What if the numbers were better in the previous administration or even the one before that?
You have to say it that way. Of course. Look, economic data that doesn't have some comparison is almost useless. Tell me where we are coming from. Tell me where we are now. And possibly, if you have the tools, tell me where we're going to be.
Was that what separates business journalism from just the social media?
Absolutely. So you don't just say, this government is doing this government. No, tell me what the previous government did or what the one before that did, and possibly what this government is doing now. If we continue this way, this is where we'll be getting to in the next couple of months, the next 1 year or so. That's the difference. So that I'll begin to look forward to that beautiful days, or those beautiful days ahead.
While you are not feeling it now, because that's your emphasis. While you are not feeling it now.
No, I'm not feeling it now.
Yeah, you're not feeling it now. But I said, hold on a second. If we do X, Y, Z, and if we continue on this trajectory, we're going to be in X, Y, or ABC situation in a highly political charged, impoverished economy. Would that make news or noise?
Oh, the two, as a matter of fact. Because if all the while I've been hearing that, and there's no difference, it's noise. But if I've been hearing that, and there have been progressive improvement over the weeks, over the months, over the years, it's no longer noise. No.
We are communicating a highly impoverished economy, and that looks like very difficult. Is this government finding it difficult to communicate because, like you said, folks' situations, socio-economic situation hasn't really improved?
No,
Is it difficult?
It's not really the issue of difficulty in communicating this. I remember I've been involved in this workshop on economic communication that is organized by the presidency. Each time we do this, we ask the government, tell the citizens what you're doing and tell them what the impact will be. If possible, give timelines. If you don't, somebody will say you are not doing anything. And that's the conclusion, that you are doing nothing to improve my situation. So, I shouldn't be looking up to you for anything in the near future. You should be kicked out.
Do you think the Nigerian government and governments over the years, do you think they communicate well enough, right enough, at the right time?
I will not say yes. We need to communicate more. I can say that this government is doing quite a lot in terms of communication. Yes, especially on the economic front. I can say that. Because if you visit the website of a number of government agencies, you can get a whole lot of information. Okay. But then, the problem there is,
hold on.
Everybody goes.
Hold on the problem. Hold on the problem. That will be your final word on this conversation. We'll be right back into You're Watching Business Morning. Final lap of this very special conversation. The most important commodity for an investor is good judgment, how you interpret the news. In particular, from government agencies. That's where Ray Echebiri, the CEO of Center for Financial Journalism, is giving us the final word. So we have a number of government agencies, and that's kudos to see a number of almost very important economic agencies of the government have functional websites where folks can take information. But folks still believe the social media. They tend to like the social media instead of going on those to those websites.
That is what they can easily access. That is, accessibility is important. You see, not everybody will be able to log on to the internet and then start searching for, go to the website of, say, National Bureau of Statistics or Ministry of Budget and National Planning and all that, or DMO,
or the NIPC,
or whatever,
or the Central Bank.
Or the Central Bank and all that. So, but they have their phones in their hands, and somebody's putting something, somebody's putting something on Facebook.
Or putting a twist to a government data.
Of course. So what it means is that they'll grab that and run with it.
So where should investor go?
Investor, of course, should go to the government agency website, or, of course, the one that is available to him or her on a regular basis, the traditional media. Call it newspaper, radio, television, or even the website, the online version of this traditional media. They give out a whole lot of information. For the investor, you can trust that. Because what has happened is that even when every other person is goofing, so to speak, the financial journalist still tries so hard to ensure that what he puts out there is factual and is very useful.
Is my job and your job at stake, Ray, with social media? Do you think we are going extinct?
No, we can't go extinct. No, no, because
I'm scared. I'm scared.
No, I am not.
You're not scared.
I'm not. Why am
the social media is not threatening you?
Why am I not scared? Why am I not scared? I do not think any good investor, somebody, you have your hard-earned money to invest somewhere, or you want, call it even consumption. Maybe you want to invest in consumer durables and all that. You base that judgment on what somebody just tweets or what somebody puts on Facebook and all that. No, I want to base that judgment on well-analyzed report. I must have read, say, in a newspaper. I must have listened to on radio and watched on television. And plus, possibly what I have to add to that. Not what somebody, 2-3 lines, somebody tweets.
So you think the news on the street, for example, was part of the market meltdown we had about 10 years ago? Maybe noise was part of it, more than news. Well, no, that's a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah. That's a very bad. No. That's that meltdown. No. Well, I think it was a very bad thing.
Yeah, but you think there's a lot of noise?
A lot of noise. And we did say at that time that we're seeing a whole lot of noise here, and everybody.
So when folks were advised to consult their stockbroker, consult your investment advisor.
You're now coming back to that issue that you don't just depend on the noise. You depend on the news, on that report written in the finest tradition of journalism, or business journalism in this case. That is it. People listen to the noise, and the number of them got their fingers burnt. They can't come back.
Very interesting. Ray, thank you very much for coming through today.
Thank you.
We appreciate that sharing your second day of the public holiday with us here. Ray Echebiri, the CEO at Center for Financial Journalism, a veteran business journalist, and the author of the book, The Rage of the Risk Gods. That's a reportage of the then Central Bank Governor Lamido Sanusi on banking reforms, some of the things you need to read to separate the noise from news. I am boosting off, and I'll see you again tomorrow. We're back to business, all doors open tomorrow. But remember, the Third Mainland Bridge will be closed from tomorrow. Be ready for some nasty vehicular traffic in the city of Lagos. That is 24 hours from now.